Right. Hello, YouTube. Just checking the volume's all good. Looks like it is indeed recording okay. Welcome to another game I wanted to play on the channel for a little while. This is hot dogs, horseshoes, and, of course, hand grenades. Ooh. Ow. Yep. This is a... I don't know what the best thing to describe it as is, but I guess I would say gun game. VR gun game, but probably the best one. And we're just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of take and hold, I think. Show a little bit of an idea of what this game's like, and just play a bit because I like doing it. And I don't. While I love From the Depths, I'm still doing it. We've been working on a big old ship at the moment. I don't want YouTube to get too stuck on me doing only one thing, just in case when I then do something else, because From the Depths is going to go on for a bit more, but it'll end one day. I don't want it to be stuck on like, oh, that's the only thing this guy does. Classic map, regular setup, everything else there is normal. I think. VR head is not entirely in at the moment, because again, it's been quite hot at the moment, so I'm not playing a huge amount of it at the moment. So hopefully I'm not too nauseous, but there might be an occasional moment of me just resettling the helmet to settle my brain. I don't know what this is recording at the moment. Oh, it's still recording the thing. I'm seeing a loading screen at my end. It's very odd. VR, you have to sort of accept that there'll be moments of time where it's just loading something and you can't see anything. Right. Our starting equipment. Hot dog. Yep, as it says on the side, that heals you. Kniff. If you don't know what this is, welcome to the 21st century. I hope you enjoy your stay. No, it wouldn't even be the 21st century. If you don't know what a knife is, it'd be like, welcome to the Stone Age. Nice to meet you. Right. Unga bunga and all that. Right, what's in the... Oh, okay. Our first gun is a silenced rifle with the largest silence I've ever seen. This is something you should never do with real guns, by the way, but I was wondering if they'd actually modelled the barrel. So we've got a scope. Just fit like that, apparently. But magazines. Now, a rifle is not necessarily the best idea here. Safety, right? Because obviously we are indoors. We're not particularly fighting at any range, really. And the sight is something I just generally struggle with. In fact, I'm actually probably just going to take that off for the moment. We'll hold on to that for the moment in case we need it. But let's put it over there so I don't accidentally grab it. And probably better we just start iron. Oh, okay. Anyway. Did I press something to flip that up? No, that's just the safety. Huh. Didn't even realise this thing had irons. Maybe I had that the whole time. Actually, is it irons or is it... Okay, I think I aim through that. That is a weird sight. Let's see if we can find another gun. So the idea of take and hold is simple. You wander around this sort of area, or the outside area. There's two maps at the moment, and I think there's some modded ones as well, but I haven't tried modding this game yet. And you're trying to take and hold certain points. They're marked by that little red H on the map. But when you go there and you activate the whole point, there will be enemies, and there will sometimes be enemies wandering around. So you're going to have to shoot your way through it. We'll get to that when we get there. H3VR as a game, I mentioned it's a sort of gun sim game, but there's a lot of sort of mini game modes in it, and I might even do a little series on Revenge of the Rotwieners, because I actually quite like it, and there's some good moments in that one. One problem you might see me dealing with is I might look like I'm holding the guns a bit weird. That's because my right eye, although it's not too bad in VR actually, my right eye is kind of blurry in real life. It's compensated for fine when I've got both eyes, but it means a lot of the time I find myself looking down the scope with my left. Although actually today it seems to be better on my left with my left shut, but sometimes I find myself looking down sort of one side of the gun with the wrong eye. You saw nothing, and also you're dead. Yeah, because that gun's silenced, it won't attract nearby enemies when I fire it, unless they actually see me firing it. They also drop... The enemies are hot dogs. I didn't mention this is called hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, right? They have these weird guns. They're not reloadable. By you, at least. I think some of the game modes they are. You can sort of shake them and they reload, but... Did I even throw that? I did throw that. Right, so this is the item shop. Grappling hook for manoeuvring. No use in here. Backpack? They sell backpacks in the shops now? That lets us carry more around, but I don't know that we need it necessarily. I don't really want a sniper rifle though. Let's re-roll that. Oh, that's awful. Bolt action pistol, that's garbage. No. Revolver. Yes, please. They are a functional gun, but they're bad. I do not like them. That is a bit more like it. That should give you an idea of my aim at the moment, because I have not prayed for a while. Yeah, it's fun messing around with these things. Whee! Got some good physics and things. The guy who makes the game, Anton, is you can tell he's very much a gun fan. He puts a lot of work into these. I don't know if he does all the art, but he does make them look nice, and he makes them all work like they're supposed to. You know, if a gun's got a weird trick to it, it will have that trick. He also does the voicing. That's actually him. Right, so this is the node. This is what we've got to try and hold. Every now and then. That bad choice here. They're too close. No panicking there at all. Every now and then, enemies will spawn. You can see where on the mini-map. That's why I'm sort of checking the red dots. Where's my knife? They dead? You did say dead, right? Yes. And then the encryption nodes, which are those things, will appear. I will then miss them for a prerequisite number of shots. You can shoot them, destroy them all. Encryption neutralized. The barriers drop. I think that's it for the first wave. Yeah, they get harder and longer as you get along, and the nodes change that you have to shoot. They have like different challenges to them. But yeah, you get money for the shop. You get those little square things. And you can move on to the next one. And it's quite simple. It's just a little roguelike thing. Map's always the same, but the enemies will be slightly different. Of course, because it's your actual shooting, there's quite a bit of a sort of interesting skill curve to it, I guess would be the word. That's unusual. There's usually 2 guards in it. Each one starting from the second room. I can hear another one though. Don't know if they can hear me. Notice the shop stuff's changed as well. It's selling a revolver this time, which might be a better revolver because we're further through, but honestly this one's reasonably good, so I'm going to stick with this one for now. It is a... I think I can see what it is, right? A Rhino 60, apparently. I'm not a huge gun person. I live in Britain. We're not allowed them over here for the most part. Not that you can't get them for like shooting on a range and things, but it does require some testing and things and money that I do not have, and I'm just not too worried about it, frankly. So, good option if you don't have enough money for a real gun or live somewhere where you can't mess around with them. And also you can do loads of messing around with them. Aha! Shotgun. We'll have that. Pump action, that should be, with that icon. It's a bad one, though. Okay. Good ammunition, though. So shotguns tend to have quite a lot of different shell types you can use. Oh, yeah, it only holds 3 rounds, doesn't it? Am I putting those in backwards? Am I going to do it the other way? Yeah, this is a pump action one, but I really do not like the way this one feels. I've used this one before. Well, I've used most of them before. Can't put the scope on it because it's like a weird scope design specifically for this gun. Some of them are a bit like that. Might as well put it on there to save space. Most of them have this sort of rail, Picatinny rail, I think it's called. The Russians have a different system that a few of their guns use. Okay, when you actually land a hit, they're not bad. Heard someone on this side. That makes me suspect the thing is on this side. No, it's not. A bit further up. I don't 100% know where I'm going, but I know what each of the rooms are roughly like. Yeah, the mechanism on this one is a bit weird. Whoa, that was quite a jump. I've never seen him jump like that. Ugh, that must be new. That, I may have run out of ammo there, but I didn't expect to. Yeah, sure that's meant to go in like that. Maybe not. Okay, it was loaded. Don't worry, there's no ammo limit. do not like this gun. I should probably have tried to pick something else up, but fine. I have a bit more. The later guns get more expensive, and you won't necessarily have enough from each thing to get them. Plus, you sometimes get bonus money from the shop rooms, and sometimes don't. Okay, I get a little bit of a hang with this one. Yeah, we'll probably be tossing a lot of ammunition on the floor. Hopefully it's running reasonably well. I was actually quite pleased with how well VR ran before with the previous VR thing. I can't even remember the name of, because I'm having to try and think and reload at the same time. Yeah, that actually did load it. These ones... Ow, I think I was standing a bit close. No, I didn't take any damage. I think we're okay. Only the middle red node is vulnerable. But you can hit the... if you hit them with something like an explosive round like this, it just hits them anyway, pretty much, so... Okay, this might be a bad shotgun, but at least because they give me explosive rounds, I don't really have to be that accurate. Plus, sometimes you hit two at once, and that's actually pretty good. Yeah, maybe I was giving this one too much flack. This is a little better than I remember. Or I'm just a bit more used to it. Oh boy, there's nodes I hadn't even noticed. You do have a time limit. Oh, I'm never going to hit it with that. Give me something with lit up sights. There we go. I don't know how the iron sights on that light up, but they do. Ow. Okay, that one was too close. I took some damage. You can see your health if you look up. And you can start with a lot less than this if you want it something closer to real life, where most bullets will kill you outright. Depending on what they are. You do get other types of bullets as well, as you've seen. There's some like hollow... That's not even loaded. Why am I doing that? Oh, you're kidding me. I thought I'd loaded that. Got stuck to my hand there. Forget it. I'll use the revolver. Okay, swarm encryption. These ones have three little fellas, and they go for a spin if you hit the court, or just a general when you hit them. Oh, I've missed one. So if you can knock those out, that can instantly wipe the wave, but... Yeah, there's another one in there. Oh, come on. Oh, whatever. Okay, that just about worked out. Yeah, you got the Half-Life Alyx, sort of, give me that. Okay, that was not what I wanted. Throwing is a bit jank. That is the one thing I'll say for this game. Throwing does not work tremendously reliably. At least I'm not very good at it. Alright, we'll do a bit of dual wielding. Dual wielding is way harder than it looks, by the way. It just usually means you just miss twice as many shots, and then you can't reload because you're holding two guns at once. Unless you set them up in a very specific way. Which I could show off if for some reason we end up with two pistols. Yeah, oh boy. Got good directional audio, so you can usually hear where something's coming from. Nope, top floor. Yeah, if you see a little line up above it or below it, that means it's on the floor above or below. There's two floors. Like I said, the map's always the same. Yeah, their guns are not very good. Also, that armor actually works. Small rounds are not going to hurt that. Not reliably. It'll take a lot more bullets to the tougher spots to kill them than it will to the weak spots. So one good shot to the head body bit will kill them outright. That is a proper grappling hook gun. Also a grenade on sale there, which we could buy. But I'm not great with them, because again, throwing is a little bit weird. Oh, he's got ballistic masks. I'm going to struggle to hurt those with hollow points. Right. We could do with a better gun. Do I want to spend... No, let's go. We'll go to the other shop. There's another shop still. We'll try that. They'll have different stock. I can re-roll, but I'd rather not. I'd rather spend it on actually getting stuff. Actually, is this even the right way, or is this going to take me right back in behind them? I think it's going to be behind them. Oh, I could have shot him with the silenced rifle, couldn't I? Health power up. That's what those green diamonds are. We've got the sausage, which I do often forget about, but we don't want to use that if we can afford not to. Because it's not very easy to get more of those. Yeah, I thought that might have been our last round. Yeah, I took a hit there, but it wasn't bad. Oh, no. See, he knew about that because that was a lucky shot. I was not aiming very well for that. Yeah, so he knew because he saw it, but no one else has been attracted from further away. Good throw. Yeah, he bleeds mustard. You are a wiener. And you're also dead. Right, I'm very nearly activated that because putting your hands is in it. Hands is it? What am I saying? Putting your hands in that is what will activate it. But yeah, usually my biggest problem with scopes is actually finding anything in them to shoot at. I really seem to struggle with them for some reason. Right. Got any loaded rounds left? I'm not sure. I did. I think that was it. Yeah. That wasn't chaotic at all. Give it a shotgun. Oh, I hear someone else as well. Give me a shotgun. Shoot. Oh, we're stuck again. This is not where we wanted to be. Ow. A little slow there. No grenades, so we can't buy a grenade to get our way out of this. I had a close shot at the back of his head and I screwed it up 3 times. Health power. Got it. Yeah, that's why attracting them from a bit further away can be bad, because more and more of them spawn later on as well. I don't know if I want a handgun, but the revolver's been doing okay, so we'll take a handgun, and we'll... No, I can't even afford to reroll. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a Luger, I think. Is it a German Luger? Mauser. I don't know what the difference is, but anyway. What's got a big mag? Is this a machine pistol? Yes. Alright. Oop. Okay. Well, I'm a bit more happy now. We've got an automatic. It's a smaller automatic than I would normally get, but... I'm not usually a big pistol person, but they are nice handling. They do have the benefit of being nice and easy to pull out and use when enemies are really close. Yeah, movement's a little weird. You might see me doing gestures just to control the movement, but I've gotten very used to it. Oh, he's got a riot shield. I think I got very lucky that that went through. That one was me actually aiming to go through. Oh, I didn't reload the other guns. And I need shotgun rounds. What? It was working fine earlier. Alright. Aim through the cracks. That's not going to hurt that guy. And there's a guy behind me. Take cover for a moment. We're loaded. Okay. I have a bad feeling we're going to die here. I'm pretty sure he's dead. How we doing? I need to eat my hell sausage. I'm dying. Ah, shield. Why must you clip inside me and do this? This is going really bad. I should have had these down by now. Looks like below might be a weak spot though. Okay. That was terrible. But we're not dead. Right. Reload every gun. Don't lag it. Don't drop the last shell. Oh, no, it's already one loaded apparently. No, there was not one loaded. It's being janky with its reloads again. Forget that. That gun's useless. I was doing so well with it earlier. I was being so much nicer to it, and then it's just trash again. I thought it would be. This is good rate of fire, but it's not accurate at all. Okay, that guy's going to come in from the top, I think. Should be coming around there any second. Definitely a lot more control two-handing this. Did they use all of these yet? No, they're still in that. Taking more bullets. No, don't need that. Inventory sometimes getting a bit full of junk. I actually caught the mag on the way down there. Usually if you see blood, that's enough that they're either dead or at least badly wounded. Or blood, I say. Mustard. I think there's more of them than there are normally. I don't remember this many spawning at once before. At least not in this room, anyway. Have you been tuning stuff up, Anton? Making things more difficult. These spawn in sort of two groups of two normally. You can suppress enemies a bit if you put a lot of fire towards them. Oh, these are going to suck. Okay, these ones need a bit more sharpshooting. Forget it, we'll worry about that in a moment. You have to shoot all the red bits off. You hit the blue, they regrow. Despite the fact it should probably be the rifle, this is the most accurate gun I have at the moment. Oh, right. Didn't cock it. Right. Have I mentioned before that VR is harder work than normal gaming? Or at least it feels it anyway. Especially since I'm on arm swingers, so I'm to run around. Oh, there's 4 of them. I really thought that was weird. There was 3 at all. Right in the jugular? He's a hot dog. I don't know if he has a jugular. I think that's what I hit. Yeah, I think he's getting a bit frantic. Oh, it's a P90. But in weird form. Right. Rifle, please. I think that might be a semi-auto, but we need a rifle that's good. Right. This trash. Get out of here. Oh, we've got a hollow scope. Oh, very nice. Okay, what's that? Oh, and flip clips? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's not flip clip. It's just a really big clip. You, also bad. Get out. Right. Actually, you know what? You, I have space. You can stay. I might find better shotguns later. There's some... What is this site? It's the joke site. I forgot he had this. It's the YOLO site. The dot is in the middle of that O. Tell you what, the guns are still here. Do I think there's a situation where I'm ever going to need them? No. No, I actually don't. Right, let's go. I would have preferred this to be full auto, but I had a feeling this might be the semi one. Oh, you can adjust the grip? No, not on this one. But it looks like we only get semi, but that's fine. It's got a big old magazine. The bullets are quite powerful. They will actually punch. These will probably punch through body armor. At least on the... Yeah, the more lightly armoured guys like these guys, it'll actually punch through their armour. And as you might have noticed, we've got a lot more shots. Even if I'm doing my fairly... we'll do to speed things up a bit, clean all mags. That'll clean up all the magazines I've been dropping around all over the place. We would like maybe a better sight as well if we could get one, because the YOLO sight is funny, but it's actually not great because you've got to look and be like, wait, hang on, which one am I looking for? Why are these other bits in the way? Here, and the enemy's taking note of what's happening. We are still loaded. Right. We can have a grappling hook and back again. Hello, I hear that. Well, again, I would have liked this to be automatic. But just having some slightly more powerful... What is this gun? This is quite good. Sport ACR. Okay. Sport, right. So, meaning we can sell it to Americans, but they can't have automatic, so... But you do get a massive magazine. I'm guessing that's not a sport magazine. You probably can't sell mags that big. What's the limit? Like 10 or something, I think. Right, but we've got setting accurate. With loads of shots. Decent power. This is still an improvement. We've got Mr. Rapid Fire if we need it. Ow. Is that a grenade? They throw grenades in this now. Oh boy. Well, I suppose they've always thrown grenades. I just didn't notice it, I guess. Right. Loads of damage from behind that. I'm checking loads of magazines on the floor, but it's fine. The award for worst gun goes to... Well, it goes to the volcanic, but thankfully we don't have to deal with that in this game mode, or at least not on this one. You might have to on the cowboy mode. Yeah, because there's like different themes. So this is the standard loadout theme, where you just get sort of fairly conventional setup of guns. Progression's fairly simple. It usually goes from handguns to rifles and things to automatics versions of each. So semi-automatics and things. Oh, where are you? Oh, these ones. You can see them for a moment and then they disappear and then they show up again. I think I went past one there. Yeah. They're not too bad, those, actually. Because they don't do anything else that you... As long as you can hit them, you're good. He's got full-on ballistic face guards, so they're going to be very hard to hurt. They do not have many weaknesses in their armor, and I'm not even sure this gun is powerful enough to punch through them. Super reliably, anyway. Still stuns them, though, so sometimes a shot to the face can be what you need. Stun them and then shoot again. Okay, I thought there might be one coming from over there, but I think they're mostly around here. Maybe not. It should be around here somewhere. It's like you go. Immediately shot. I think you'd go back after that, but I suppose you maybe hadn't realised what's happening. No, maybe not. I think there's two just hanging out in that middle section, which is fine by me. Is there more of them? Oh, these guys. Right. These ones are going to suck. Right. Really, most of the time you want automatic on these. Just give me the rifle. You can follow where they're going to go because they have that line, but you have to be quick. If you're stressed out, Can be very hard to aim well. I think we've got one left, and it's the hard one. We need to try and find some health, and we need to be very careful because the enemies spawn in large patrols now. Hitting them brings a lot of others. Unfortunately, I don't think with that starting arm we could take the silencer off, because if we could, that would have been a good way to go. The silencer on this gun, even though it's big and blocky and awkward, would still have made a very powerful weapon. And you can find them sometimes. They do show up in the shops. You gonna get up? Nope. That looks like an... Oh, that looks like a full auto shotgun, actually. I don't want that. I'm not very good with those. They always feel a little bit awkward. They should be good, you would think, in an environment like this, and they potentially can be, but I often find a lot of the time you'll... Even if you are on track, on accurate... What do I mean? Even if you are shooting on course, on track, you quite often find you just like dump a whole magazine of ammo in and don't do anything because buckshot doesn't really penetrate the high tier armor. Or you're firing explosives, in which case you're actually probably okay. No, it's not. It's around here. I don't know if I know this shop. Is this a new one? Has it been tweaking, or is it... Oh, no, it's just this one. Anyone around here? Yep. Make sure he's dead. Collect lots of health. Thank you. Must be above or around here somewhere. As long as I'm careful, I should have time. That... I don't know what that is. That, however, I do know. Go on. Oh, it's... Give me another one. Please, give me the right sort. No! Okay. Well, a guy can hope. That... Oh, I don't even have an underbarrel. I thought I had an underbarrel on it. I may have screwed this up at the last second. At least we can sort of mimic it with a... I don't know if I can load it properly. Yeah, it's an underslung... Well, it's meant to... I thought it was a grenade launcher. I thought it would be a grenade launcher. It turns out it's not. In this case, I'm not even going to bother. Which sucks. I've wasted all my remaining things on that. I thought that was going to be a grenade launcher, like underslung, but... We'll try the other shop. We could potentially find enough to buy something useful, or maybe an ammo change station to get some new rounds for this, which I didn't even check for at the last one, actually. Oh, shoot, there's more. Okay. Learning to run like this did take a while, by the way, and it does feel a little weird still, even after all this time, but it seems to work a lot better. So learning, the other thing that was weird was learning, like, to hold your hands like you're holding a gun, even when there's no physical gun there in the middle. That did feel a bit weird at first. Loads of health pickups, though. That's good. At least we'll be going in for final challenge of full health. Nothing. Best thing they got here is a better knife. Well, I might as well take it. Is that even better, though? I think that might be worse. I'm going to dual wield. It's larger, but that's just more clunky, really, if anything. That little mini knife seems to work quite nicely. Full health. Right, let's just go. We're not going to get better than this. Yeah, pro tip. It kills all the enemies when the wave starts. So you can use that to get a free kill on the very large group of enemies that normally spawns inside. Let go of that. Letting go could sometimes be a bit awkward, but I think that's just my controllers being a little reasonably heavily used. They're fairly good, though, the Valve Index. Well, the Valve Index in general is pretty good. I used to have an Oculus, but the cable just died on me. This I've not had really any problems with at all. One of those should hit him. That was the wrong time to unload. Yeah, if you get too hyper fixated, that's often what gets you. Get too focused on doing one thing and forget to look around. Yeah, exactly. Usually because of something exactly like that. It's right there. It was above me the whole time. Did they even reload, or did they grab the same... No, I was going to say, did they throw my magazine away and then grab the same one? Like, out of the air. That was a lucky shot. I was not aiming that. Right. Oh, there's more of them coming in. Yeah, this is a hard one to hold as well, because there's enemies coming at you from all directions. Some of the others have safer spots. This one does not. And the AI has been... I know the AI has been being overhauled. It's generally a little bit smarter now. Oh, and I've got Agile to worry about. As you can see at the moment, the enemies are almost constant. God, this thing's got a massive mag. There. I've got to get those things as well, or I'm going to die. Yeah, not a bad attempt. In fact, that was a very good attempt, really. Woo! I definitely don't have a... No, I don't have a fully automatic. Yeah, look at that. They've even got physics. Well, a slightly random episode. But hopefully one you guys have had a little bit of fun with. Think. Oh. Sprinkle bullet casings all over the floor. Full bullets in this case. I won't do all of those, there's loads. But yeah, that was hot dogs, hot shoes, and hand grenades. We'll be back to... Is this a throwing knife? Is that why this one's weird? Because it's better throwing than a lot of the weapons in this game. Anyway, what about that main mini knife? It's not even still here. In fact, the camera's being weird because I've thrown too many things around. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed that. It's a little bit different. We will be doing From the Depths soon. Don't worry. Again, I've never abandoned it. It's just, like I say, I like to do different stuff. I like to make sure the algorithms will get me stuck. Thank you guys all for the comments, though. You've been leaving on the From the Depths stuff. I do appreciate it. It's been really helpful with the build. And yeah, I'll catch you guys all again next time. If I can find that button. Goodbye.